I know most of you know by now that I'm an Achim. And one of the things we pride ourselves in is being quarrelsome. Yes, we we wear it with some kind of pride. Like me Achim, me no but shamanson, that kind of thing. When I was in uni, something happened. My roommates offended me, and because of that, I didn't speak to them for days. Now, when they later on apologized, one of them told me that, Mommy, what you did was extreme. Even though what we did was wrong, why didn't you speak to us? For days, you didn't talk to us. What if there was something wrong with us or something was wrong with you? We couldn't have communicated with each other. And then it hits me. This thing that I thought was normal, because from where I came from, it's something normal in my household. When someone offends you or when you're not happy with what someone did, you will speak to them for days, at times months, there are times years, yes. And to me, it was normal until my roommate drew my attention to it, and I knew this thing was wrong. I knew that I had to do something about it. So after that incident, I thought about the whole thing and I prayed to God to help me to change, because I can't stay with someone in the same room and not talk to them because they offended me. No, this is serious. Because at first I thought it was normal, but then after my roommate drew my attention to it, I realized that no, this is serious. It is not good. This is not a good behavior. I needed to change. So when I met my husband and things were starting to get serious, I started praying into it. I started praying into it because if one day we get married, definitely you offend me and I also offend him. Imagine my husband offending me and then I decide not to talk to him for days, for months. Then are we in a marriage? No. We are not in a marriage, because the marriage cannot thrive without communication. So I prayed to God to help me. And then I started doing certain things that would help physically too. I told my husband that, by then he was my boyfriend. I told him that, you see, whenever we have an issue, we shouldn't let the sun go down on any issue between us. So that is one thing we instituted in our relationship. And then it moved into our marriage. What I'm trying to say is that most of us have carried certain baggages from our backgrounds, and we've brought it into our marriages that are hurting the marriage. You see, these baggages, they are bolao. Yes, they are rubbish, and they've been wrapped as a parcel because you think it's normal from where you grew up. It's normal from your background. It's normal from your home. It's normal in your household, in your parents' house. It's something that you do normally. So it's rubbish that has been wrapped as a present. But then in the new household that you are building, come on. The person that you are coming to stay in the house with has also grown up with certain things that are normal to him or her. It's time for you to adjust. Time for you to do something about the situation. Now it's two of you coming to build a new home. So you look at the things that the person doesn't like, what you also don't like. Then you sit down, you talk about it, and then you find ways of dealing with it. But then when you say media sana midinyi into sana meyeno, nobody can change me. You cannot change me. That is how I have been for all these years. You cannot change me because of marriage. Then you are not ready for marriage in the first place. The person grew up from a different home. You also grew up from a different home. You've all picked up certain traits that if you don't drop them, it will affect the marriage. So sit down with your spouse today. You know very well the traits that you're exhibiting in your marriage that is affecting the marriage. You know very well. Sit down, analyze it, pray to God to help you, and then physically do something about it. Do something about it. And see how your marriage will thrive.